Hi, welcome back to the channel for more Dragon Ball Super Card Game Fusion World content. I'm gonna show you something crazy. From a box of FB01, 02, and 03, I mixed all the cards and I created 16 different decks. So in the next videos, I'm gonna show you all these decks and these leaders individually. Let's get to know more Vegeta as a leader. So he's a pretty regular leader, but he's not Awaken. And then when he does, when he attacks, he draws one card, and you can on the end of the turn can switch up to or two of your rests energies into active. So this is to play on defense, either to pay for card abilities or extras that you need to be saving for the opponent's turn. Okay, so this is a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. I think it's from Dragon Ball Super, from the clothes he is wearing. And let's see the rest of the deck and how does that combo with the leader. So I start here with two Vegetas, 3 of energy. It's the special rare from this color, and I have the two versions here. This one, I like this one, is punching Golden Frieza there heavily. And so, but let's look at this one from on the camera because it looks better. So when you're permanent on your opponent turns, all of your rest battle cards can't be KO by your opponent's skills. So yeah, this is very helpful to protect your whole battlefield from nasty stuff that your opponent may do. But when you play, you can add one card from your life to your hand. Then you can play a battle card with the cost of one or less from your hand. So could be interesting if you have good cards. Let's see if the deck has. Also to speed things for you to get to the Awaken mode faster. By the way, I didn't show, I always show that on video, so I just remembered that I use these top loaders to save my leader, and it's fine. It's good for me to have this on the table. I like to switch it, and it helps me identify where the leader is. And this one, it says rookie card. It's the first time I see a top loader with some leathers. I don't know why people done this rookie card, but I don't. It's a good top loader that I didn't want to waste. And the second thing why I use these things is because on my box I have the decks like this, you see, so it's easier for me to identify where the decks are, to separate them using the leader. Sorry for the off the record, but I always like to show that. So continue here on the deck. I also have two Goku Super Saiyan Blues, 4 energy, the two versions as well, the special red star. This one is amazing. It's an amazing card here. You can, when he attacks and when you play it, you can choose up to one of your opponent rests cards, and it can switch to active mode during your opponent's next turn. Yeah. So these are one of the nastiest things you could do to your opponent, is to make his beast card not to become active. Then two Wiz. Wiz is very expensive blocker here, and once per turn on the opponent, you can once per turn on an active battle you can switch his card to active mode. Okay, so you can. It's not on your turn, so it could be on an active battle. You could the energy that you can save from Vegeta, the leader, you can activate and block and surprise with the blocker. Then there's another Wiz here, 5 energy. At the end of the turn, you can choose one of your rest mode cards and switch it to active mode. Anything good, any blocker, etc. Then to fill a little bit, I included 2 Gotenks, 4 for 30,000, lacking better cards yet from my collection. At the 3 level, I have here another blocker, Goku, 25,000, but at the end of the turn, you can pay this and you draw a card, then switch this card to active mode. So if you save money, let me see the timings here. The timings for end of the turn. So you could, in theory, end of the turn, switch these 2 energies back on and pay, draw 1 card, and then switch this card to active mode. I hope I had more of these Gokus, but as you know, these decks are not ultra competitive, so I'm not I'm playing with what I have and what I need to fill my collection. But that go is really good with that leader. Then this Gohan here, when you play, you choose up to one of your opponent's rest battle card, and that you cannot switch it on the next turn. Again, the nasty thing you can do, but just once when you play. Another Goku. On your turn, if your opponent has 3 or more rest mode battle cards, he gets +5. Okay, so if you have an opponent with lots of cards, he becomes stronger. Okay, then Vegeta here. 3 energies at the end of your turn. By 1, your leader gets +5 until the end of your opponent's next turn. Okay. Then we have Beerus, which comes 3 Beerus, 3 energy, 20,000, but with critical. And on your turn, if you have a Wiz, and we have a few, we've seen them, he gets +5,000. 1 Vegeta 3, when he attacks, if you have a rest Goku, you draw a card. We've seen a few Gokus as well. The Android 18, when you attack and when you player, you choose one of your opponent battle cards and switch it to rest. Then you can kill with her. Then 2 Piccolos, blocker Piccolo here, 25, not a bad blocker. And when he dies, you choose one of your battle cards and switch it to active mode. So basically, you can you can activate another blocker for some if this one is attacked. But if your opponent is a little bit clever, you would avoid that pitfall. Then at Tianqin Han here, once per turn you can pay 1 and choose up to one of your opponent battle cards with cost 3 and switch it to rest. Lots of switching with this deck and this color. 3 Son Gotans. When you play, if you have Trunks, you can, when you play, you can choose a Trunks and put it on active mode to attack again, and then there's Trunks. 3 Trunks here. When you play, you can, if you choose one Goten and switch it to active mode. So these two play in combo, they activate themselves together. So cool. And then when you play, you can choose one of your Piccolo battle cards and switch it to active mode. So we've seen Piccolo as a blocker. There's the combo there. There's a Krillin also here. When you attack, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards with cost 1 or less and switch it to rest. There are 3 Bulmas with the cake here. When you play, you look for Whis and add it to your hands. Okay. And as a filler for the 1 energy spot, 3 Master Roshis with good combo material. Last but not least, we've got 2 super combos with Jacko. Then, when it comes to extra cards, 3 Energy Blast Volleys. On your turn, choose all of your opponent battle cards and switch them to rest mode. You're now all rested, including your blockers. Then 3 Blue Power Awakening. Choose up one of your opponent's rest card and with cost 6 or more and KO it. So with so many resting, for sure if he has a 6, it should be rested and you can KO with this one. Very dangerous, very dangerous. And then choose your leader or up to one of your battle cards and it gets 25,000 power for the turn. Just curious here because it says active battle, so you can play this on defense, right? It's an active battle. It doesn't say main. Like here, it just says active battle. This one says active main. It's on your turn, right? And then active battle. Can I use it? It doesn't say opponent's turn. No, this one next says opponent's turn. Sorry, sometimes I mix all these rules. Active battle, opponent's turn, so it needs to be on your turn. This one is the one that could be used on the other player's turn. So this is the time rewound. Rewound. Choose up to one of your leader or up to one of your battle card, and it gets plus 20,000 for the battle. Then choose up to one of your battle cards and switch it to active mode. Okay, and two of them. That's it. So this was the Vegeta deck. I, ho I hope you have enjoyed this deck. Leave your comments, and if you like it, don't forget to express that by hitting the like button and considering subscribing, especially because as you've seen in the intro, I have all those decks and those videos and many more. So I have a full playlist dedicated to this game, as well as all other card games out there, the big ones, and board games in general. So I truly believe that you'll find interesting content for future videos for considering subscribing. Thank you in advance for that, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.